So guys, this is what happened with gold for the past 2 days that have been off. So no signs of weakness, right? Until it reached this our zone, this blue point where I said we'll look for confirmation here. And should we look for confirmation, it faked us out and it did what? Faked us out and it manipulated. So let's go to 15 minutes first. These points. So when price got here, we saw a structural shift. I mean candle structure shift, which did not give us an entry at this point. And we would have waited for a structural shift to confirm, but initially this is what I'm waiting for. And it did not give me an entry until this point. Until this point. So if I've entered this on 3 minutes, that have been a loser. Let's see. In the 3 minutes, this is a loser. I would have had something like this. Is there's no way I would have even manipulated this to make it a winner, because this is straight to my stop loss. Wait to it. I would have been targeting lower prices, but took me out. So this is an L, and following the 3 hours, this is there's no sign of weakness here. So what you should be doing is just be trailing your lows. So this is last printed, last printed. Let me just be marking it out. So this is a protected low, and this is a protected high. Protected low, and this one, and then this one. This is the last printed one. So anything below this point, if it is a closure, then it is a reversal. But if it is not a closure, then it is a continuation. It is CRT model. That's how I mark my own candles. So this is what I have. The zone that I have in this particular point is here, of which price has mitigated. So the last unmitigated zone is around this point here. But let's just keep going. I think a structure has already shifted from here, but this is a small structure compared to the bigger one. So this is the main breakup structure here. So there's a zone around this point that price has not mitigated. So this is where we are looking to see, okay, what is price trying to do? Even though we are bullish now, the overall trend is bearish. That's from this time frame. And remember, if you remember the top-down analysis I did on the weekly time frame, I told you that since there's a liquidity graph here, there's a zone that will be taken here, right? So this is, let me just mark this as X. This is where price is targeting. So this is where I'm anticipating price to at least reach before, if we are going to continue down or up, of which we don't know yet. We know that now we are bullish. So if you want to be taking trades daily, you'll be looking for more of buys, at least for this week. So above this point, we are going to try and find an entry point. 3 hours first. So this has been mitigated. I think we are going to utilize this this supply. Supply is the candle before the impulse. So this supply right here, and there are other areas here too. Let me just mark this one. So I'm marking on everything you're seeing me mark a point I expect price to react from. Not necessarily cause a reversal, but price will react there. So it was bullish, bullish, bullish. It turned bearish. So what point now? Which chart is this? Why is it giving me headache? At least since I'm just marking it. So you see this point, although this one is close, but you see this point. You see this particular point that I'm marking now. This is a target. This is the point at which we expect a reversal. I mean a reaction from. So maybe a short reaction. And this is also another point that we expect that. But these two are close. So if you want to be safe, and just mark this as a zone. What is this one? So we are going to mark it as this. From this low to this high. Anything from here is a zone. So that's where I want to be paying attention to. Most especially, pay attention to the 3 hours candle. If you would have taken any trades today, let me see. I have not been on the chart. I think since morning, I'm just opening my chart. So let's say I'm trading New York, right? This is London, and it left around 5. You have been watching here 50% of this point. Have your entry there. Break of structure, and this is one leg to this point, then another zone created. After this, probably what I would have been looking out for is price returning to at least this point, which it did not. Then this, there's a lot of noise here. See why it didn't, but I don't count this as a swing point. Why? Because it's just a candle range. This is a candle range. This candle range, this particular one. It is not a swing point. It's a range of a candle. The price decided to dance within until this one broke and it continued. Then this one now caused a particular range. So even this 3 hours candle can be seen as maybe a liquidity, but I don't want price to go beneath this low. If it goes beneath this low and like close immediately, I know it is a continuation, but if it is closes down here, it is a reversal to mitigate the other prices. So should it close, I'm just explaining my model now. You can get this one for free. So this is it. I'm anticipating this. If it is a closure from 3 hours, so I'll anticipate maybe probably a reaction from there. Then let's see, price takes this structure, then it does this and it continues, something like that. But if it doesn't, fine, I'm good, because this did not create I think it did. Yeah, it did, because there's a closure here. So it did created a swing point. This is a swing point in the making rather. So from this low now, we are counting this as one leg, this particular place to this point as one leg. So now we are in the retracement phase of it. So this is what I'm looking out for now. So I'm going to be deleting everything, right? Then I'll mark what I'm saying. This is my trigger. This is trigger, entry, and this is target. This point is my target. This point is target. So now we are in expansion has already happened. So we are in the retracement phase of it. So the retracement should look like this. So at least what point now? But at least this point, no? mitigated to at least this point. So retracement is we are looking for something like this, then like this. Unless price wants to go further to this point, at least to this point. This is what I'm saying. Then what are you going to do? You are just going to monitor this on the 3 minutes time frame. On no account should you buy any candle structure unless it touches that line. If it doesn't touch it and you see a flip like this, just know that you're being manipulated. And don't see this as change of character. Many people do this. This is not in a zone. It has to be in a zone before you can take this. So I think that's what you want to take trades. If you know you're the kind of person that love taking anyhow trades, that you don't care about session, can do it. Honestly, I don't really care about sessions. But the reason why I'm trading the New York session is because I've already tried and I see that I'm more profitable in the New York session than in the London session, most especially while I'm trading good. But the London session where I find more profitability amongst the peers is GBP JPY. So, and as you can see, I don't even trade GU this that often. I'm not even trading it now currently. I'm just focused on good. One pair is okay for me for the type of trade I am trading. I am. Understand? So that's one. This is on gold, right? So talking about GU, I mean GJ. I think we should look at GJ. Look at GJ. So let's look at GJ. Let's see what GJ is doing. It's been a while I've seen this chart. One of the things I love GJ is because it has clean moves. You know, you know when to just do whatever you want to do. And if it is consolidating, what I meant is if it is a consolidation, you know, if it is trending, you know. Unlike gold that can just fake stuff for you. I don't know why price is reacting to that line. But let's see. Starting from weekly, please. Top down analysis is very, very important. Look at price rejecting this line. I don't even know why I drew the line. I don't even know why I drew this line, but price is just respecting it. I mean, I cannot remember. That's what I meant. You see, important candles. I love this concept, like with my whole. So this is why price is reacting. This is an important candle. So now I know why I mark it. This is an important candle. So I'm expecting a reaction, just like the way I told you. These important candles are just like support and resistance. You can see it like that too. But you cannot just mark anywhere. It has to be those candles because price tends to react from there. This place has been mitigated. That's why I marked this place. And look at what price has been doing here. Look at what price has been doing here. Me as a scalper, this is 3 hours. This is another point. This is point of entry for me. And I've not been looking at this thing. I want sweet entry. When is this? 12th of 12th of March. And we're in April. Look at sweet entry now until when? The trend stopped 16th. And another one started here. This this whole thing, this whole strategy of a thing. It's not like I learned it from anybody. I just took few words from the person I learned from. So I decided to craft it myself. And to be honest, most of us traders, we tend to follow blindly. We want because everybody is doing it, then we want to do it. I love simple things. My person I learned from. The reason why I always say person I learned from was because I never joined his mentorship. But The only advantage I had with him was his classes were, I think as of the time, they were not even live classes. You understand? They were just set up pre-recorded videos that he gave for free. And now if you go there, you will not even see them. You not see he removed it because it was premium information. So he just gave it for free. And I don't even trade like him, to be honest. I don't trade like him. There are some few things he just said that if you do this, if you do that, then you don't need to follow anybody. In fact, that guy, I don't know whether he had issues. He said he had issues with many mentors. So he decided to do his own thing. And from there I learned how to do my own thing. So you see, this is where our entry would have been, this point here. And price delivered. I feel proud of myself right now. Because it is something I not even take. I just analyzed and I left. I just left it to play out. So you see, sometimes it's good to, if you know what they are doing here, everything you will just move on fine. To be honest, everything will be good. So that's it about GU. With entries, I was just taking, but as a scalper, this is too long for me, oh, to be honest. Because look at the time it is moving now. You see, it is in the morning, London. All these chubby ones. Once London don't be chubby. Just look at this until the next day. Oh, it has been chubby this whole day on the 13th. Today on the 12th, it has been chubby. On the 11th was when this place was mitigated. So all you need to see on the 15 minutes is a change of character, which is here. The price even come back to mitigate it. See, I've already built this thing based on some specific rules. If price does not do what I want to say, I'm not taking no. I'm not taking. You see, this price is not even come back because what I'm seeing here is that price opened here. So this candle is the candle that broke it. And look at the time too. Another thing to look out for. And if you are trading this, you know that Asian session is 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. Nigerian time. So, and this is GJ. So the best chance you will have is look at it around here. And if you notice, this candle pushed, and probably where you would have came into this chart, big entry. Look at where it is. See how chubby it is. I want to be buying low and selling high on this point. So this is it. It moved the other day, came back to this point, serve as a support again, of which there's already a change of character here. In fact, that's why I don't like all these Asian pairs. Too choppy, too noisy. You understand? Look at how many days this thing consolidated. How many days? From 24th, started moving here to 27th. 3 days. That's been consolidated. This is one sweet pair. Oh. If you know how to trade this pair, hey, money is here. You don't understand. Money is here. So this is where it changed. All you need to do is to look for a zone. You don't know how to look for a zone, just look for 50%. Trading is sweet. If you are a trader, you made the right choice. This is getting too long. Oh no. I think I'm going to cut a lot of things. just going to stop at where I'm proud of myself. So that's it about it. And this is where you should have bought from. Have bought from here, go to this point. Then you are looking for a short here, to take this low. Because we are bearish. If I'm not mistaken. Are we? Yes, we are. So I'll see you on the next one, guys. Peace.